Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a good day. I sure am. And I'm going to be posting this on Sunday, and I know some of you are going back to school tomorrow. I hope you have fun. Losers. I'm not. Just kidding. Yeah, I am. I'm very sad. But with that out the way, this video is going to be another commentary video. This was unintentional. I was going to do one of the RuneScape videos today, but something came up, but it will come out. This video is going to be about Fortnite, actually. I do play, I dabble, and a new season recently was released, and I have been playing that a good bit, and I think I have some opinions to be made about it. Starting with the loot pool. The loot pool's been fine this season so far. I think I wouldn't agree with some things, such as the swarm launcher, and probably the assault rifles are really strong this season as well. But other than that, I don't think I have too big of a complaint with the weapons themselves. The shotgun is alright, it's kind of mid. I think the revolver shotgun thing is probably the better shotgun for this season. You can still easily hit 40 to body while being quite a ways away with it, so I think it's probably the better choice in terms of shotguns this season. Besides that, second topic, levels. Levels, EXP. Now, I'm not just saying this to complain or anything either. I have taken the liberty of going around and finding a few other sources saying pretty much the same thing. Now, there is no guarantee that these are 100% true, and take everything that I show or say to you with a grain of salt. But this is just what I've personally found. They're up on the screen right now. That besides me, other people are also having the same problems with EXP. Like, the quests don't even get you to level 20, just doing all the quests for the weekly and stuff. They have nerfed Save the World EXP as well, so last season you could pretty much just get to 100 pretty easily just by playing Save the World, having a good time over there. But that's not the same for this season, as it's been nerfed. And this applies to everything as well. People are saying they're noticing 5 to 10k drops in EXP, which is just sort of ridiculous. Now, I realize we have 3 months to get through this whole battle pass, which is probably maybe why they're doing it like that, but it is still somewhat unacceptable, in my opinion, to decrease the amount of EXP that you can get like this, seeing as if you want to actually get to level 100 and everything by the end of the season, you have to actually take a good amount of time out of your day to just sit there and grind, where some people don't have that luxury. So I don't think it's very reasonable of Epic to decrease the amount of EXP you get like this. Now, this could change in the future. We're still in just the first week of the season, just now moving into the second week, but I'm not sure if it will. Either way, it's going to take people a significant amount of grinding to get to that level 175 this season to get all bonus rewards. So that's just my opinion on the EXP situation right now. If you disagree, that's completely reasonable, and you are completely allowed to have your own opinion and everything. I'm not here to make your opinion for you. I simply feel like maybe this is something that should be addressed a little bit more. Now, it may have already been addressed or fixed by the time this video comes out. I don't believe it has, but on to the last part for this video. It's going to be just Fortnite in general. As for the Battle Royale part of it, even when I'm playing builds and not playing no builds, it just feels like you aren't awarded for having skill in building anymore like it was before. and I thought this problem would be solved when no builds came out, so everybody who had an issue with building and everything goes over there, and then we still have our skilled build fights and everything over in builds. And I'm not saying those people are unskilled. I'm saying maybe they just want a more casual experience, which is completely understandable. Sometimes I want to do that, so I go play no builds. But I feel like even in the build game modes nowadays, that building is less rewarded and rewarding with how much damage everything does and how easy it is to break structures and everything now. It feels like it's more rewarding to just move around really fast and hit your shots, almost as if we're just playing no builds in the first place. So I guess I feel a little conflicted on that part. I think maybe this season needs more balance. I feel like some of the weapons may be a little too strong. Kind of like how I felt for last season as well. I felt like it was very, very unbalanced with the superpowers and everything, which really made me not really want to play Battle Royale and everything, which was completely fine because I was getting all the XP I needed just from playing Save the World and doing that, which again brings us back to the EXP problem this season. If somebody doesn't want to go and grind Battle Royale, grind OG Battle Royale, no builds, blitz, reboot, they're going to have a very real issue getting to level 100, 175, 200 this season. So I feel like that should be reverted to how it was last season, but that's just my opinion. And as for how I feel about the bugs this season, I think they're alright. I have no real quarrels with them, but I do have a problem with the medallions that are dropped by the queens, which even more heavily incentivize movement over building, because it's enhanced sliding, double jump, stuff like that to enhance your movement more than something that would go with building. So it's just more incentive to not build in the first place. So I feel like, again, maybe something to be addressed, just my opinion. Anyways, with all that said, thank you for listening to another one of my rants. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.